Hi, guys. My name is Nita Kassan. If you're anything like me, you might have reached a point where you're asking yourself, what's it going to take for me to lose stubborn body fat, stubborn weight that just seems to be resistant to every diet that I try? You might feel like you're the one that's doing something wrong. There was a time when I thought that was true, but I'll let you in on a little secret. For the most part, it's not true and it's not inevitable. Imagine how I felt when I discovered that there was some very valuable information in knowing that there's a few key factors that stood between me and my weight goal. I really thought I was doing everything right. I was exercising regularly. I felt like I was eating healthy, but then I started to gain a better understanding of the fat burning process. I began to learn that certain diets don't work for certain people, and this really helped me to realize that I didn't need to follow every popular fad. I learned that there were some very simple things that could help me and would play a significant part in my success. Things like altering the timing of my meals, understanding which foods I should eat at certain times of the day, which foods I shouldn't eat at certain times of the day. I also learned that I was always at least twice as successful when I either had a buddy or an accountability partner, someone who would just incite a little inspiration and get me past the tough moments so that if I was feeling like I wanted to give up, I had someone that was pushing me along. But there was one really tough hurdle, and that was hunger and cravings. But as I started to learn why this was happening, I was able to overcome that hunger and those cravings and stay full for hours. Another thing that made a significant difference for me was having varied workouts that took into consideration my personal fitness level. And I just knew that maintaining motivation was going to mean that I needed to have options that were simple and convenient. We're all going through a really challenging time right now, but this can also be a tremendous opportunity for personal growth, body, mind, and spirit. I'd like to invite you to learn how I mastered my weight, crushed hunger and cravings, and lost the stubborn 15 pounds that simply would not budge. I'm bringing together two amazing experts that have created a program that combines outsmarting your body into burning more fat, along with fat burning workouts for all levels. All of this is being driven by a professional coach, not just for accountability, but to help you make lifestyle changes that will last. Each of these professional coaches has driven success for clients for years, but for the first time, they've joined forces, and in order to be able to help you discover what might be currently preventing you from achieving your goals. The Fat Burning Information and Education is partnered with an effective virtual workout that's designed to help burn fat even faster. So the question I would ask is, why do you want to waste time on fad diets that will most likely not work? It's time to get fueled. And here is the creator of the Fueled program, Sandra Miller.
Hi, my name is Sandra Miller of Amplified Health Now, and I'm a 30-year veteran transformational health coach who's helped others shed literally thousands of pounds. If you thought you were too old, lack willpower, and you've been frustrated by diets that were never going to work for you anyway, stay with me for a minute. You see, trainers and coaches use a few special strategies when helping somebody get over the hump of a plateau, or they've become resistant to weight loss from repeated dieting. We need to ignite a metabolism. We combine all of these strategies for the greatest success. Makes sense, right? I understand how frustrating restrictive diets can be, only to lose little to no body fat and then gain it back so quickly. But what's become all too common is that after digging deeper, the strategy was all wrong for their body type, and they were following advice that may have been good for someone else, but wasn't for them. So if you're sick and tired of diets that will never work, but truly want to lose body fat and get healthier, you're going to love what I'm about to share. I've taken some of the best sound nutritional coaching and put it together with the best in lifestyle and mindset coaching to create lasting habit change, and then took all my trainer tips and secrets to burn stubborn fat and put them all together in one 6-week program. I call it FUELED, the ultimate metabolic reset blueprint. Then I partnered with another like-minded professional, Kathy Hicks of Blueprint Fitness, and together we are cranking up the heat to share 6 weeks of fat-melting strategies and even special workouts tailored to exactly where you are each week of the program. But that's not even all I share. As a transformational health coach, I don't just want to help somebody shed a few pounds. I literally want to create a transformative experience that encompasses body, mind, and spirit to address emotional eating and mindset. It's literally like having your own health coach. So I invite you to learn more about this approach, but right now, let me introduce my partner and fellow coach, Kathy Hicks of Blueprint Fitness.
You know, my mom was a very hard-working, independent single woman. Many nights she left us alone to work as a nurse, to feed and clothe us. I remember back then feeling embarrassed because people were teasing me because of the secondhand clothes. And I remember that fight that came into me at that moment, thinking, I'm gonna show them someday that this is not me. That anger would have me going to 4 different colleges with 4 different majors. Eventually, I became the first in my family to graduate college and become a civil engineer. But there was something missing. That anger that got me through wasn't sustainable. Undoubtedly, I knew that anger and drive were not a way to happiness. I had this feeling inside of me that told me I needed to make a difference in people's lives, and maybe civil engineering by itself wouldn't be the path. So I asked myself, where do I feel most happy and satisfied? And I realized it was at the gym. I took it to another level. I got my personal trainer certificate, and the same drive that helped me get through college helped me get through these training classes to learn different exercise modalities. I began studying anatomy to understand how the muscles function so I could apply corrective exercises to help my clients restore healthy movement. I also began developing workouts that inspired my clients to develop the habit and eventually the enjoyment of incorporating movement in their daily life. As I've been doing in engineering for many years in construction projects, I now create blueprints for fitness and health to help my clients succeed at an exercise program. My name is Kathy Hicks, and I want to create a blueprint for you to help you achieve your fitness goals. I use engineering and science to help you work logically with a purpose that saves you time and money. So what's the next step? I design the blueprint, and you construct the body you've always dreamt of.